Hello, Jay.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
How are you enjoying Israel?
I'm really enjoying it, actually. I have a lot of friends here, and I've got a whole list of grandmothers of friends I have to call, aunts, uncles, so I have a whole list, so I'm be very busy.
This is actually your first visit, am I correct?
This is my first visit, yeah.
What did it took you so long?
Well, you know, when you do a show in America, we do a show every single day, and it's hard to come to Israel just for the weekend. So as soon as I got some free time, I'm here.
And what have you been doing since you've arrived?
Well, just sort of rehearsing and getting ready for this. It's tricky to write jokes when you live in another country and you don't speak the language. So it takes a while. You got to negotiate. Do people know that? Oh, they don't even know what that is. Okay, it's different. They don't know that in America. They don't know that in Israel. So it's a little tricky.
You kind of have to adjust.
Yeah, that's what it is, really, because, I mean, I have references that obviously everybody in America knows, but would not be familiar to Israelis, and vice versa.
So you said that you didn't have the time really to visit here after so many years of hosting the Tonight Show. What do you do in your spare time now that you have some?
I don't really have any. I've been on the road, actually. I do about 200 dates a year, so I don't get home that often, but I work in my garage. I work on cars and motorcycles. That's what I do.
So are you planning on something else, another TV show?
I hope not.
You're fed up?
No, I did it for 22 years, and it was fine, and you sort of let the ground life follow for a while before you say, yes, I'm coming back with something else. No, I'm okay for a while.
When you watch Jimmy Fallon on TV, doesn't it itch you, to come back?
No, it doesn't actually, because I like Jimmy, and it's different from what I do. You know, you can only live in the time you live in, and when I see Jimmy do, you know, dance numbers with Jay-Z and do song parodies, okay, that's the music of his generation. It's not the music of my generation. When I did the show, I did the things that were of my generation. You know, you get older and you realize, okay, nobody wants to see their dad out doing stuff. It's basically, now I'm the dad.
Are there times like you're watching the show and you're thinking, man, I should have thought of that?
Well, I do that every day anyway. I mean, I used to do that when I was doing the show. I'd watch other shows. Oh, I wish I had that show. That was a good idea.
Tell me a bit about your visit in Israel. What have you been doing so far? What's your first observation?
It's very Jewish.
It is.
It's very Jewish. Yes. No, it's, you know, I'm half Italian, so Italian and Jews sort of have a thing. It just makes me laugh, you know, because it's a bit like if you've ever been to an Italian wedding or a Jewish wedding. The difference is really it's a lot of people people doing this in your face, and there's food flying, and everybody seems to be happy and having a good time. A lot of hugging, a lot of, you know, everybody here's very friendly. People want to hug in a picture, and it's very nice. I like it actually. It feels sort of homey.
A lot of times Israelis get blamed for being a bit rude.
Huh? Well, not after you've been in New York.
No. So you're used to it.
And an Israeli in New York. Now that would be really rude. That'd be unbelievable. Oh my God! You don't want to go there.
Have you seen something that made you laugh or made you think, well, this is kind of different?
Well, no, it's not. It's sort of what I expected. It's just that you know, when you live in America, everybody is different. Here, everybody is kind of the same because the gestures and the way people talk, and it's all the same. So that kind of makes me smile. Because in America, you would have there's a Polish guy, there's an Irish guy, there's a Jewish guy, there's a black guy. It's all different. Here, it's like a big family. You know?
Prior to your visit, there were some people telling you not to come to Israel. Am I correct?
Mostly Israelis.
Mostly Israelis. They know what they're saying.
No, nobody told me not to come. I didn't get any of that. You know, that's like internet stuff. You'll have like, when you go in the comment section, there'll be 1,000 people going, oh, thank you for coming to Israel, it's so wonderful. And there'll be one jerk who maybe says something, but no, I can't say I had any problem at all.
How does it look from the outside about Israel and what is the way Israeli is perceived in the world today?
I think Israel is perceived as pretty strong. You know, it's the only democracy in the Middle East. I look around the Middle East and I see people being stoned to death because they're gay, and women being not allowed to drive and not allowed to vote. And here's this one little paradise in the Middle East where freedom reigns and there's a democracy, and you vote people in, you vote people out, and politicians steal something and they go to jail, and it's hilarious.
There's a lot of them that go to jail right now.
Yeah, it's a lot like America.
I'm still in shock that you said that Israel is a heaven. Like you said, Israel is sort of like a heaven.
It is. Well, I mean, it blooms. You look at all the trees, and You know, when I was a kid, we used to send money to Israel to plant trees and stuff. And I go and I see all these trees, and I go, oh, okay, that's my tree over there. That's my dollar.
Probably paid for some camels too.
Actually, I went to see my tree, and 37 other guys who also told it was their tree. So I don't know how that. I'm not quite sure how that works.
Right. So what are you planning for the next few days in Israel?
Well, I have to go home right after the show, and so consequently, but I hope to come back.
All right, Jay. Thank you very much.